So we're going to talk about a multidimensional chakra scan that I did for a client while I'm waiting in line at Starbucks because I wanted to share what I saw in case it helps you on your journey. So I go into one of their chakras and it's like blinding white light. And I was like, where am I? Am I in the angel dimension? And it wasn't quite the right frequency. And I'm walking around and there's all these people in like white robes. I mean, I saw her in a different timeline and she was holding mala beads, like healing beads. And I was like, oh, are you a saint? And she was like, yeah. And it was all different types of saints in there, you know, like St. Peter, St. Michael, St. Mary, you know, like all these different beings, even though Michael's an angel too, but you know, anyway, semantics. So I said, what are you doing here? And she said, I am a bestower of blessings to people. And I said, oh, that's amazing. That's super fun. Sometimes you will have these frequencies or that like cousins to other ones. And so that's the first time I had been in the saint realm before. But they were like adjacent but very similar. And I said, are there any messages that you have for, you know, this person, my client, on this timeline? And they said, yeah, they're too humble. And I said, oh, what do you mean? And so this person in this human incarnation was butting up against their archetype in that other timeline of being a saint. And they were explaining that they had gone through, you know, traumatic things here in this human incarnation, and other people had like oppressed them or said like, oh, I'm better than you. And so this person has a very compassionate heart, and they made a vow over themselves saying, I will not act like that towards anyone again, because we're all equal. We're all one and the same. We're all from source. And this person with them was explaining there's a difference between being egotistical and being humble and being confident. Okay. Like you can be overly humble sometimes, because if you want to be an energy healer or a coach or a thought leader and just helping people on their journeys, being overly humble and not expressing yourself authentically in the tools and resources that you do have to offer others, that's not giving people confidence in you to lead and guide them. And that's not coming from an egotistical place. That's saying like, hey, I have been in these shoes before, and these are this is what has helped me get out of these places and spaces. Let me teach you or guide you so that you can live a better life. But it's not coming from an egotistical place. And so it's where being overly humble sometimes is not the answer. So I wanted to share that in case you're thinking about stepping into a role like that in your own life. You need to be confident in what you have to offer in the world, because you're a beautiful star beam and you've lived through a lot of experiences, and there's a lot of people that will benefit from what you have to share and what you have to offer. But you have to be confident in saying like, this is me. I know what I'm talking about. You would like a multidimensional scan. There's a lot of different things that can come up. It can be inner child healing, trauma awareness, things from different timelines, things that you need to focus on for your physical body to make frequency shifts. You can go to my profile and click, and they're under multidimensional chakra scans, or you can check the comments or the description box here below.